You've picked the wrong partner, the wrong job, the wrong argument, and afterwards you have sat alone with yourself and asked, "Why did I do that?" Psychology has an answer. It is not one you were taught in school. Most of what you do is not decided by the part of you that thinks. It is decided by the part of you that remembers. Underneath the conscious mind, the deliberating, planning, list-making mind you consider yourself, there is another mind, older, quieter, vastly larger. It does not use words, it does not ask permission, and it has been running the actual controls of your life since before you ever learned to speak. Psychology calls this the subconscious, and it is not mystical. It is the accumulated storehouse of every emotional lesson you absorbed before you had the ability to question it. Every time someone raised their voice near you as a child, every time love came bundled with fear, every time attention arrived only when you performed, every small survival strategy you invented in the first years of your life is still in there, quietly making decisions on your behalf. This is why you find yourself dating the same kind of person again. This is why you feel restless when life becomes calm. This is why you cannot fully accept love once you finally get it, because being loved without conditions is unfamiliar territory, and the subconscious mind does not prefer safe. It prefers familiar. Even when familiar is what once hurt you. That is the most important thing to understand about the mind underneath your mind. It is not trying to sabotage you. It is trying to keep you inside the emotional temperature you originally learned to survive. If chaos was your baseline, calm feels wrong. If criticism was your baseline, kindness feels suspicious. If being unseen was your baseline, being seen feels dangerous. The subconscious is not evil. It is only old, running a program that was written when you were too small to write it yourself. And this is why you cannot logic yourself out of your patterns. You have tried. You have made the resolution, drawn the boundary, promised yourself, this time it will be different. And then, 6 weeks later, you find yourself standing in the same situation with a different name attached to it. That is not weakness. That is a 5-year-old part of you steering a life it was never supposed to be responsible for. So what do you actually do? You cannot fight the subconscious. It is faster than you, older than you, and lives beneath the level where willpower operates. But you can do something else. You can bring it into the light. Every pattern you name loses a little of its automatic power. Every time you catch yourself mid-loop and say quietly, this again. This is the old thing. A small piece of the pattern moves from unconscious to conscious, and what is conscious can, slowly, be changed. You are not broken. You are being run by parts of you that were installed long before you had any say in the matter. And the fact that you are here, right now, trying to understand yourself instead of blaming yourself, means those parts are no longer running you alone. Something in you is beginning to wake up. That is how the subconscious slowly stops being subconscious. Subscribe to Mind Scene.